Good evening and welcome to Black Country Blitz PC Gaming, and tonight I have configured the new DAF XG Plus 2021 truck here with Michelin logo. Now we're here back in the Quest 2 in virtual reality, and we're starting off here in Istanbul, capital of Turkey, at a Mercedes-Benz dealer. But hey, so without further ado, let's go and get our first job. And what I'm going to do tonight here on the stream is drive all the way from Turkey back to Birmingham and see how we get on. So let's bring up the big map and let's get to the job market and let's find us a job from Istanbul. So we've got one of these special ones, so let's start the night off with a special job. Set sat nav, time to get going.
Right. Keep left and then turn left.
It's weird with these new mirrors.
Turn left.
Why do you stop like that for? I always do it. Let's find out where my gears are. New truck always takes used to get in. Used to, that's better. Right. Turn left. Ah, that's where the turning left is. Wonder where it was meant then by turning left. We haven't got to the job yet.
Keep left.
Dankly Christmas tree. I'm here stopping, starting. Go on. Stay there, let me pull out. One thing I do like about Trackir is you don't have to stop or toll, just drive straight through.
Right. And then turn right.
Yeah.
Turn right.
Camera system. It was that far away. I hope the job's still here when I get here. Bypass here, must be. Speeding. Okay, Dano, you booked me.
Keep right, and then exit right. Right.
Trouble with this game, the speeds change so rapidly. You have to really keep your eye on it. Well, it is, but not the kind of roundabout that way I'm used to. Never been up this road before.
Get ready to turn right. Turn right.
We're going to turn up it. I thought, nah, that ain't a road. I'm glad I did. again.
Right. Get ready to turn right. Turn right.
Looks like him on a wild goose chase.
Get ready to turn left.
Just think I've got to come back all up these roads in a minute. This special transport.
Turn left and then turn right. Turn right.
Turn right. Ah, here we are.
You have arrived at your destination.
Ah, hopefully our transport is waiting for me. Let's have a look. I hope it is after driving all here. Right, it is. Take a job. So now that it sets itself up, I don't actually know what it is been doing. Some big container. Of course, we get a special escort now with this. The looking down view, which you get in virtual reality. So make sure it's all tied on more, mate. Taking selfies. It's all good. Right, this just tells you what you have to do and obey the rules and everything else. But of course, we've done that many jobs in these over the years. We know exactly what we've got to do. So, without further ado, let's get the truck started and find out if this little beauty can take it. When it comes to pulling a big container like this.
Go straight on.
So which one we're following? Assuming it's this one. Yep. He'll pick up at the back. Nice and steady with these jobs now. The police will stop all the other cars from coming in. Relying on my mirrors more than anything. And the speed of this is 37. Anyone not pronounce?
Keep left.
Every day I have to drive back up that windy hill. I'm glad we did. Nothing else is going to come past me. Not with the size of this trailer on. Please to block the road off here. Now because I've changed over to VR now, rather than using Trackir, I've took all mods that I don't need in the game out. So all my Jazzy Cat packs have now gone. The only one I've left in is Jazzy Cat motorbikes, otherwise there wouldn't be none. And again, even though sometimes they cause pains when they get knocked over and they don't respawn, hopefully that will happen now with this. I've just gone back to vanilla traffic except for the bikes. So that's bleeping to tell me
and then exit right.
I'm moving, so to get the appropriate speed, positioning of the truck. That's what the bleep was for. Now I have to get this right so that if I hit any of these sides going up here, it's goodbye job. Like that. Now we've stalled this. Oh dear. I need to get my brake on. Force me to crash. This is feel it. Back for. Now, I've damaged the truck behind me. I had no chance at all then. Right, so we'll go back to low checkpoint. This is harder than it looks, believe me. Right, how are we looking now? We got a few drop frames. Not as good as yesterday, but again, around more built in a day. Still getting used to these settings. Oh, I don't believe where it's put me back on this. Bloody hell. It's just going to crash again. There is no way that this is going to allow me. What am I hitting? I'm hitting nothing. And he drives that close behind you, so what's going to happen? No, they're even going to let you do that properly. Try it once more time. Just I got enough revs to get me up there. So I might have to abandon this. After all. Oh dear. It's just not good, I tell you. They ain't as easy as they look. Especially once you get a problem like this. Right, let's get back in the cab view. Get that now I've got right, brake on, plus gear in. Going to abandon it. So I'll be here all night trying to get that. Now you watch it just go first time now. Typical, ain't it? Right, we got to go and get me another job. That was a disaster. Don't think much of that. So back on with the big map. Job market. Right, I'm going to go for another one if I can get one. And there's loads. Alright, from Istanbul. There's one. Set the GPS. Try another one. Not having the right speed when coming up that hill. That's what did him.
Keep left.
Try number 2. Now why did that? That pushed me straight over to the side then, no chance of getting through there. Come on. Better. Been a nightmare.
Keep right. And then turn right.
Was it taking us back to the same kind of place or different one to pick this job up? See it on the sat nav, it's that far away, turning around the corner. Driving through that thinner one. Let's just took the money off me.
Keep right. And then exit right. Exit right.
I know one thing on, if I can, is put a sat nav in this corner of this window. Because at the moment, with the mirrors where they am, it's a lot better to have it that way, I think, with this kind of truck. Now I know this was in the planned, we're going to pull in, because there ain't that many of these in Euro trucks. So what this is cutscene, city of Istanbul. into the game not that long. There's my truck over there. Again, I have been to Istanbul, so I wouldn't know if this is like what you see at Istanbul. If anybody's from Turkey, there's bridges like that and iconic buildings like that in Turkey or in Istanbul. I wouldn't know. I mean, it's going to be 100%. I think they do add a little bit. Where's he going? He's driving on the path then. Well, my driving was bad. Tram over there. Right then, so we're back in the game. We're making our way now to go and pick up this special job. As this truck decides to move. He's got that much power compared to all the other trucks I've got. It could be me just trying to get used to it. Another thing I'm going to come in and do, that's just a little bit too loud, is these traffic volume, right? So traffic volume, trailer, let's just up that a little bit. Let's do that one. Let's try that. This game is all about trial and error at times. Setting define diagnostics. No, I've got some damage. Setting up the it'll come to me in a minute. Trailer. Is it in this? Bear with me, folks. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's the one. Seat adjustment. Because in every one you have to adjust it. Otherwise it don't go right. So height and that makes no difference. Height does. Do I want to be up in the air looking down, or do I want to come up that way? See, when you're in VR, this field of view means nothing, but this does. So I want to be one where I can see stuff. So it's any height, and how far am I away, seat wise. I want to be level to the steering wheel. So that's there. That'll do for that. I only got to get rid of it. That'll be that. Hello, matey. How we doing, buddy? I've got it working at last. Oh. Talk about VR. Drove me soft. Someone don't got any air left. Oh dear. I keep seeing people's videos, VR this and VR that, and let's just bring my volume down a bit. Oh, it's mega loud tonight for some reason. Right, audio, master volume. Wish they put some numbers on these bloody sliders. Dear. Right, try that. I'll get it right in a minute. That's better. And I've watched a few streams of people playing it like in VR, and there's another lad I watch. He don't stream, but he records it, and they look absolutely fantastic. So I thought, you know, I'll just drop him a message. I mean, I'd already followed him anyway for a bit before he put like his content up, and I just said to him, how do you sort of like screen that? And he said, like, you know, use Oculus Rift, Oculus image, because when I don't know if you know this game, it goes black. Right, let me just do one thing before I carry on. Let's bring the text a little bit closer. Right, so I can see. Right. Right, now I can see a text a little bit better. Now, is there anything with VR, you've got to set everything up, and it's either clearest of text. Right. Let's try that. That's better. Well, I put Pro Mods back on myself, to be fair. Because it's pointless, I mean, you go and set everything up, you get it all nice and running properly, and what do? They go and bring out a new DLC or a new update, which then messes everything up. So I thought, if I'm going to bring out that Road to Russia before Christmas, I want to get it, I'm going to change my view again. Right, I'm going to bring it right down to eye level, virtually. I must admit, this, as you know yourself, this ain't optimised for VR. But again, VR were about, was it really, in 2012? Well, I don't know if it comes down to the quality of the headset, because there ain't that much knowledge on VR. You know what I mean? If you go to like Oculus, which is Facebook, they don't tell you nothing. So it's basically a trial and error trying to set it up. I mean, you've got Oculus Mirror, which is in the software, and then there's Oculus software itself. I mean, this is funny, this is, yeah, typical Facebook. I would do, but it's that bad, I wouldn't be able to read it. So, I don't mind looking at it there. We're getting tell how bad Oculus am. For more help in trying to get the right settings, it takes you onto a problem page. I ain't got a problem, I just want to know the right sizes. Oh, it's minefield. I mean, it's like this, trying to get the text on here. There's another streamer called Gamer VR. He done a stream and he got a nice thin, transparent chat. Do you think I can get it to look like that? Nah. I messaged him and he got back to me, but again, I suppose the guy's got loads of things, you know, people messaging him. And then I realised, I forgot on, like, when you're in VR version, you can pin things. So that's what I've done. One I can keep an eye on,
And then exit.
drop frames. Because the first one I did, it was really jittery. And the quality to me was crap. I couldn't hardly see the detail in nothing. And that was like lowering the quality. Because in this machine I've only got 16 gig. So of course the more things you open up, the more memory it's using. And I thought, wrong side of Christmas now to go and get some more memory in. So after Christmas and like the New Year, I'm going to drop another 16 gig in. So...
And then turn right.
So I think I own 100%, but I think once I get rid of, once I get a bit more memory in the machine, I think that might help with the stuttering. Because the lad, it's called Paul, 8-bit driver guy, you might have seen his stream, I don't know, sound chap. He don't get none of the stuttering that much, where I am.
Get ready to turn right.
Now it's 8, you've only got to slightly move. It ain't like Trackir. See, when you play this, as you probably played it yourself, I ain't sure, is your monitor goes black. So that Oculus mirror is just mirroring what I'm seeing. It ain't the best, but it's the only way we can sort of like get it and stream it at the same time. But I know there's something to stop it like doing all that shaking. But you think I can find it?
Turn right.
I watched a video of it of a lad, and it's like, sort of like a stabilising kind of thing. Oh shit, it's here. And I can't think where the video is again.
You have arrived.
So once I find it, I shall enable it. And that should probably help, making it a little bit more smoother for the people watching the stream. And the fun part is like remembering where your buttons are in VR. Jesus Christ, what's he trying to get the button box then? I ain't got a clue where it is from me taking this job. I've already took one of these and had to dish it. I went up an hill and it got stuck. Oh dear. It's the fun of streaming, ain't it? You've got to have a laugh. Yeah, there are a lot of people that I know that stream this in VR. There's only Paul. I've started doing it. And that's all I know that does it in virtuality. Well, like I said, I've pulled me... I've been on this now 3 weeks. I did a lot of testing like before coming on and braving it. I've bought software after software. If you look at my timeline, you'll see there's like if I can go in, there's like an orange thing with a little monitoring next to Truckers MP. That's another streaming one. So that was a little app I got off Steam, which should have like mirrored my thing in 4K. If 4K my arse, it was shit quality. And I thought, well, you know, how am I going to do it? It's no good using one of them browsers where you cast it, because that's even worse. I mean, you could blame SCS software because this game, it's been out too long, eh? I mean, you could say, oh, because it's like 2012, it should be capable of VR, because VR were out then, was it? So, for once, I could blame them. I mean, American trucks don't seem too bad, because that's like a bit later, 2015. But just gonna have to word it in YouTube and hopefully try and find the same video I found with this young lad doing it. I'll stay there, and hopefully get some stable, like say, some stable. You know yourself, when you're trying to find something on YouTube, it's a minefield, eh? The way you wear stuff, eh, as well. This don't look very bright, the cab just don't look bright at all. I mean, to me, the cars seem to like be stuttering. Again, I don't know if that's a RAM issue. I've turned everything down. I'm using NVIDIA's own encoding as well.
Keep left.
Well, I did a 3-hour stream last night on American trucks, and it's got the same settings in America as this has got. I'll show you. Hold on a sec. Options. Where's the graphics? See, I don't know if you know this. Right. I'm sorry, I've had to bend my head because I can't get it on the screen. In VI, you disabled anti-aliasing and the depth of field, right? And then this, the scaling, you would normally, I mean, I'd normally run that at 300, yeah? So, what it's advised you to do is to run it at 100, leave everything else but them two things turned off. I've got everything else pretty high and ultra. And then inside the config file for this game, so that would be in my documents, Euro trucks and American trucks, there's a thing that says scaling. It's a bit like when you go in console mode, if you've ever gone into that. And then all you do is it'll have like brackets and it'll say 1.0. Do the scaling for that when you're in VR. Apparently, it's better than going into the game and say go into 300. Again, it all helps like with the spec of your PC. So, again, it's another trial and error. I've got that on 1.4. I had it on 100 on here, and then 0.0 on the config file, and it looked terrible to my in the headset, and I was really stuttering. So I upped it again. But I'd made some of these low quality as well, and that were helping. So apparently, I put them all back to high or ultra, whichever ones would go. And like I put that on 1.4 and in American trucks, and it's perfect. But again, it is a lot better. It seems to run smoother. I mean, all Jazzy Cat packs for the trucks and that, I've disabled all them. I've took them all out of my mod folder. So basically, there's nothing in there. I'm trying to run it as vanilla as possible. But it's a lot better than it was the other night. I mean, them trees and all the railings they was like warped, you could see them. They ain't too bad now. And I must admit, this truck ain't one of my favourites neither. But you got to try them, are you?
Around us.
I've just seen on Steam that them working on the new sounds for this truck. Oh, there's a post. Oh, sorry, tell a lie, it was on Instagram. That's where I've just read it, because I just posted on Instagram that I'm going live. And Facebook. And Twitter. I've gone the full Monty tonight. Now this has took me to the same route as before and I got stuck. I mean, like you say, you've got VR, you know what it's like. It's great to drive these in virtual reality. It's just a shame that the games are like, so old. You know, I mean, you go into like the racing games. Oh my life. Right, I've got to get up here now with a bit of power. I got stuck last time. Let's just get up here and I'll read you comment, Sean. Oh dear. Right, bear with me. Wee, come on. 10, 10, 10. Cheers, mate. Closing the road off. Jobs are going. Well, we was on about that last night. I tried that convoy feature art. So, you know, anytime I'm up for it, matey. I mean, I'm on my Discord. I will show whether he was up the other night. I was going to say hello. But I thought, just in case he's left his phone on, I don't want to wake a guy up at like something to 3 in the morning. And all around that time it was late.
Keep right.
So I will show. But we was on about it last night.
Exit.
I mean, I ain't keen on going in Truckers MP. Too many idiots in there for me. And end up swearing. You know, okay, have a laugh and whatever, but, you know, take the game for what it is. I mean, I like to drive as properly as possible. But, you know, if you're doing it like yourselves a couple of hours streaming, and somebody goes and takes the truck out, especially if it's a world of truck jobs, you lose everything, don't you? So, I don't see the point in coming on a game to do that. I don't want to do that. Go and get Wreckfest. Now easy taking me here now. Oh dear. I like them both. I mean, I like this for the places it takes you, but I do like American trucks because you can sit and just drive, go you? I mean, last night I totally forgot I was even in a game. That's how, you know, I sat here, I'd got the chat up like this. There was Bobster in, I think you've met Bobster. And there was another lad from America. Yeah, it showed you online. I mean, I don't use it enough as I mean, there's only a few people in my Discord. But I thought, you know, I don't want to, if somebody was up, I'm sure like now, they said alright, like, so I thought, if I was to message him, it's early hours of the morning, it might make him wake up and think, well, fuck me, he could have waited, you know what I mean? So that's why I don't bother. And, you know, if it had been like now, I'd gone, how you doing, like? I ain't been on Truckers MP, well, you can see most of the time I'm streaming. I miss the cars, I do. I mean, like, you know, there's no traffic, is there? I mean, you know yourself, some of the mornings I'm streaming early hours of the morning. So there's nobody on the roads, and if it is people on the roads, it's people that you can't communicate because they don't speak English. So, the only times I would go on Truckers MP is I'd go into American trucks, because at least the people that drive in Truckers MP on American, they drive it sensible, and I've had some great laughs, you know, and conversations with people. I mean, I was there one night just minding my own business. This massive convoy come past, and everybody, you know how the Americans, happy trucking and, you know, safe journey. You know, oh, cheers. They all thought I was from Australia. So, it was good really, I enjoyed it. I even got a bloke who's an original truck driver in life, but he also plays American trucks. Smart biker. Oh, hey. I told you, sure, he wouldn't be far away. Somebody say Bobster. It's like the fucking ninja. Evening, mate. Hey. I used to have a motorbike back in the day. I used to have a Gamma 125 race whip. And the bloody bike let me down. I went to take my test on it. And the steering, the day before my test, do a U-turn in the street. I said, I can't do one. And he was like, what you mean you can't do a U-turn? I says, I can't do a U-turn. The steering won't let me do it. So I gets off my bike. And this guy who was learning me to ride like, gets on my bike. I says, go on then. Fucking me and me. I said, go on then, fucking do one then. I was only about, how old would I be? I'd be 19 then. I just paid £5 for it, straight out the showroom. And he was like, no, you could do a U-turn. I said, see, I told you I couldn't do one. So the day on my test, he told the examiner, he says, when it comes to doing a U-turn, he can do it, but he just can't do it on that bike. The bike will not let him do it. It's Suzuki. But it don't make no difference, he still failed me. I passed on everything else barring that, and he failed me on it. I'd got like 3 days left on my licence. So, in the end I had to sell the bike. Especially where I live anyway. Too many thieving bastards, now I've said it. So, and I think that day if anybody had put me out, I'd have killed them. I really would. I lost everything that day. I had to come home with a crash helmet and 2 pairs of gloves and a pair of gloves. I was gutted. Although, it did save me a lot of money, because if I'd have passed my test, I'd have gone straight up for, like, I don't know. It wouldn't have been a 250, I'd have gone probably up for a 500. So... But I miss my biking days, I really do. I wish I'd got one now. You know, when you get, you know, your head's fuzzed up, fuck it. Pair of headphones on, get on your bike, just drive. And the person that talk, because I says, the only thing I miss is driving without no music on. And a copper turned round to me and says, put a pair of headphones under. Oh man. I mean, people say to me, what do you like, driving a car or driving a bike? And I'll say a bike. I'm in more control of that bike than the car. I love it. And the people, you know, like ex-bikers and that. I mean, if you're a learner in a car, people drive past you like faster, they cut you up. Bikers, because I was like, my uncle was a biker. And I said, oh, how come everybody nods at me when I'm on my bike? This is just like our truck drivers, you know, like flash the lights and stuff. That's it, I mean, I love anything speed anyway, to be fair, Sean. So, you know, having that freedom to sit on it and, you know, gone. I can already remember my dad had a Capri, a 2.8. I don't know, what was my dad's car? Capri 2.8 injection. I mean, that car could shift. Bloody hell. Well, you going saying that about speakers, right? Can you remember Tandy's? the old electrical place. So I'm going back a little bit. I don't know if you had a Tandy's where you on, but we was by Tandy's main warehouse here in the Black Country. And I bought a little two-way radio system. So my mum and dad had that in the car. I'd got that under the helmet. So I used to sit behind my dad in a caravan. My dad would be pulling a caravan. The biggest one you can do before going to static. And I'd be talking to our mum. And then I'd get so fed up like trailing behind me dad. I was thinking, see ya. Gone. And all I hear through the ringer, look at him, the fucking nutter. That was me dad. And then like, I'd be talking on the radio and I could hear him coming into like signal. Back to the car, dad, you know, coming through his caravan to Stourport. That was an holiday for we. And he'd say to him, how long you been here? You know, and they'd have like speed traps in Stourport at the time. I'd say, watch out, dad. The police have got a trap, you know, speed cameras or whatever other gun. It was brilliant. I loved it. Well, that's it, I mean, our uncle, my uncle's dead now, but my uncle's mates, great bunch of lads. I still see some on them, even though I ain't got a bike, like. But I could have a bike where I live now. I mean, they break into cars. Well, it's like anywhere, eh? And I mean, the younger generation, they tried to nick my bike before I tried to take my test, and I don't want the hassle. I mean, to ride if you'd have had a garage. Well, I had two. I had a Suzuki called the Light Sprinter, and I run that into the ground. I really did. It was nothing special, it was just a motorbike, just to get me to work at the time, rather than having a push bike. And I'd had that for like a year and a half, and I had a letter come due on a, you know, trade in your bike, X amount of money, and have a brand new one. So at the time I'd got a good job, and I was earning like easy £1,000 a week. Now £1,000 a month, sorry. Back in them days, working nights. And I thought, you know what, I can afford it. So I'll get him this bike. It was knackered, it was scratched, it was everything. And I'll never forget it. They delivered my bike on the January. It was snowing, and I had to put it in the shed for 2 months till the snow buggered off. But it was everything. I mean, the other one was just a kickstart. This was electric start and everything. It was blue and white. So me being an Albion fan, got all the belly pan and everything. It was a beautiful. And even for a learner, I wore leathers, you know, someday bother. But I had all full leathers, boots, red and white helmet. I mean, I had to laugh. It's funny this was. There was a girl I went to school with, and they would not speak to me for some reason. I've never hurt the girl, never done nothing wrong to her. But I'll never forget, I parked outside the shop, and of course I got the helmet on and everything. And I always used to wear Ray-Ban sunglasses underneath my helmet. I bought a really dear pair of Ray-Ban. They was driving glasses, so like takes the glare off your eyes at night time. Anyway, I'd gone to the shop, gone in, I come out and went, nice bike mate. I went, thanks. Got back on my bike, went down home and parked it on the drive. By the time she walked past my house, I took the helmet off then. Her face, when I realised had said hello to me and like, nice bike, it was like, oh shit, I've actually spoke to him. And they realised it was me. It was so funny, that was. Never forget that. So, and you used to get loads of women around the bike. I was thinking, Christ, if you get women now and this is only a 125, what's it going to be like when I get a bigger bike? You know what I mean? But that never happened. Oh, I didn't realise me bloody Christmas tree's lit up beside me. Look at that go. Hey! Oh dear. And I can always remember Beast from the East. I tell you what, I was more frightened because at the time there was a company called Pale Insurance. I don't know if Pale's still going, but my mum had put this insurance money in a few years, so when I come of age, I'd got some money. So me being me, I said to our mum, I says, I don't want it all. I says, you've been good enough to pay it in. Just give me £1,000 as a down payment for something. For what you're buying. I says, I'll tell you when I come home. I says, I ain't getting it. I says, look, just give me the £1,000 and I'll tell you later. And they tell me, old man, at the time, that was a no-no. Anyway, I went to the place where I bought the bike from. Tried to take me CBT8. Failed it. That was on the Saturday. And that was because I was a bit frightened to do an emergency stop. I thought I was going to fall off the bike. So the guy says, don't worry. Come tomorrow. Go home. You've had a go on your bike. Come and meet me tomorrow and we'll do it again. See if you can pass it on the Sunday. So of course I've now got to go home with a crash helmet and a pair of gloves. My mum says, like, what you done? I said, I bought a bike. What you mean you bought a bike? He'll kill you. This is meaning me old man. Oh God. My old man's like, you ain't having that here. So it's too late. I've just paid £3 for, well, I've paid £1,000 and I've got £2,000 to pay on it. But as soon as I got my first bike, he's like, give me a go on that. I was like, no, you won't give me a go in your car, will you? Oh dear. And I never did. I never get out there to go on my bike. I mean, the times I used to say to him, take me out in the car. No, you ain't going in that car, you'll learn properly first. So when I got my bike and I could go and I got my own independence,
And then
oh, it was funny. But I did. But I did look after my second bike.
right.
I even got stopped by a mate of mine who's a police officer. That frightened me, that did. I thought, if I don't pass this now and I've just give them £1,000 on buggered. You know yourself though, that back wheel locked up and like I started to skid. And me being big on what it was called, a light sprinter, Suzuki, I thought, I'm going to fall off this bike. I'm going to damage the bike before I've actually got it, if you know what I mean. But he was happy. I'd done everything else. I mean, I'd always rid push bikes, so I know it sounds silly, but it seemed natural, but it was. I remember the day, like, when I passed it on the Sunday, he said, okay, mate, here's your piece of paper to say you've passed it. Now you've got 2 years now before you take a test. And he just left me. I was like, shit, how do I get back home? Oh, because, like, you've always drove, like, in the gutter here on a push bike. And now I was like, I can mingle with cars. And, oh, I was like a bag of nerves when I got home. I was shaking. But after about a week, I was loving it. Absolutely loved it. I mean, a friend of mine had the 1100. Is it GX? I can't remember the actual letter. I think it's GS X 1100 Suzuki. Same bike, same colour. What I had in a 125. And that would have been my ideal bike if I'd have passed my test.
Keep right, and then exit right.
He took me on the back of it one day. He says, have you ever been on the back of a bike before? I says, nah. They am all. But like I say, my mate took me on the back of his 1100 Suzuki, and I ain't joking. That was it, because I sold him my leathers. Well, I'll give him my leathers to sell for me, because there's no good to me, and he knew somebody who was going to buy them off me. But he took me up his house on the back of his bike, and I ain't joking. He was a big lad, I'm a big lad. But the G-force was like, I was sitting there on the back of it, holding the bike, and then he just opened it up, and I ain't joking, on boof, straight back, and boom. Well, fucking hell. I was loving it, and he got like, she said, "Am you all right?" I says, "Oh, when you're taking me back home, can we go round again a couple of times?" But he took me out one Sunday on it. He took me to some biker place in the what we call the sticks. Alright, Sean, thanks for dropping by, mate. Yo, take it easy, mate. Oh dear. Have a good Christmas and all, if I don't get to speak to you. How far the Christmas comes. Oh dear. Believe me, Ninja, you still here, Bobster? If you want Bobster, did you see them links today, mate? Because I was looking at that Trackir last night. It is in stock. It is a little bit on the... It's the same price it had gone up. It's exactly the same price I paid for it a couple of years ago. And it's the complete lot. It's the Pro, which is the one that clips to a net set of headphones. And the other one is the cap version.
At the roundabout, take the third exit.
Why did I put that ambulance there? Hey, this wide enough already. Oh, looks like I've hit something.
Exit now.
Probably the longest job I've ever done.
Keep right, and then turn right.
I tell you what, I don't think much of the achievements for doing these Christmas events.
Turn right.
Gotta give me something half decent. What did when I looked at them this morning? There we go. Ah, we're nearly here.
Get ready to turn left.
Oh, don't be doing that. Where are you going? Am I going in? I'm going in here, eh? I don't know if driving it in the door. That's alright, mate. Like I said, the link for that Trackir, that's the official link, that is. There's no other seller he's the only person who's an official seller of Trackir. So if you find it on Amazon or anything like that, they are official sellers. He's an official seller for the Trackir. Right then, let's see how much damage we got of this. Film crews here and everything. Did I pass it? I did, all. Well, I'll be doing one of them again. Alright. Current job offers. Let's have a look. We're on a mission to get back to England. I thought they was changing all these, so they was going to make them a lot better. No, I'm going from... Dear, all these game at times. I'm going from here. Thank you. Back to Birmingham. That's the thing. We've got a lot of travelling. I'm heading back to here. Birmingham, there. What time is it? 9:20. I've already done one of these jobs. I don't know if you come on from the start. I was like, what's going on here? Let's have a look. What's that one? Never seen that before. Ah, that's one where I can change the skins. Let's have a look where that one's going to then. Trust it to change. Oh, that'll go. We'll go through Bulgaria into Romania. That'll do me. Now, what I have got to find somewhere to sleep. So that's in the next one. Some diesel as well. I don't say diesel in this quarter in America for a change. What? I ain't joking. This new truck got no life in it at all. Look at that. That's better now. I don't like the IA keen on this truck. I don't think I'll be keeping this very long. Stalls, you only got to touch the accelerator pedal. It's gone. Right. Let's do a sleepy. Get some diesel. Yeah. We've got to go next door first. I think I own this garage. Oh dear. See, I think what you was on about last night, Bobster, is there's other things which a track IR, but you can use for head tracking. They am cheaper, but I don't know if they support all the games like Trackir do. Yeah, that is using a web camera kind of thing. And to be fair, I wouldn't trust them as far as I could throw them. You know, I've always believed if you're gonna do something, buy the real deal. And if you have got a problem, at least you can say, well, hold on. You say working, but again, I do know it works, and they am good. I have seen enough of my streams here to realise Trackir. Like I said last night, it's a pity I got my tail behind tracking bar or my other wheel on that one, because I could show you exactly what I mean. I think there's a video somewhere that I made about tail behind tracking, and you'd see exactly what I meant last night about how hard it is to configure it. I'll have to find it out and post it. You can go back and have a watch of it. It's one of my earlier videos. Right then, job on. Let's get it.
Turn right. Turn left.
Oh dear. Stalled again. Never known anything like it. Oh dear. Break my neck trying to look out this window. Well, I'll tell you now, mate, I've had no problem from day one buying that from that place. I mean, it's everything sent via email, you know, I like to say it's been shipped. Paid by eBay. To be fair, I've still got my receipt. Is it on this PC or is it on the other one? I think it's on this PC. I've still got the invoice.
Get ready.
I think I've had mine now. It's got to be 2 years. I think I bought Trackir before no, I bought Trackir with this. So this is over 2 years old.
Turn left.
I mean, I know it sounds a lot of money, and it is. But, you know, like I said, if you're playing the game and enjoying it, you may as well have the things to make it better. I mean, I went playing in Trackir last night. When I come off here, I want to go back into VR. So I use Trackir for a bit on my racing games. Only for about, I don't know, an hour. But I thought, you know what? It still is a good thing to use. I mean, I don't always say I'm going to use VR. Because this has got a battery inside. So I doubt having it charged up all the while. I don't. That's what I'm doing at the moment. It only lasts about 2 hours, the battery in this. It's no good me coming on and doing a stream and then the battery just dies instantly. Because that's what it does when you ain't got it in the electric. I mean, that's what this big cable here, of course, you can see it. That big cable, that's the electric. That's charging it up as I'm on. This now is running through the internet wirelessly, the headset. I mean, don't know if that could be making my thing stutter a little bit. Because I hardwired, I might try that. Not now, like I'm going to end the stream just for that, but see if hardwiring it via the data cable makes it any better. I could see, because I think they're pretty good. I've heard everybody say, like, wirelessly this is really good. Well, I have got another one, which is that virtual desktop, but I can't get it to launch the games. Again, it's having the time to sit there configuring it. I'll tell you what, have you ever drove this truck yet? It's really weird having to look at these mirrors. I like them, I'm different, but you know, you expect to look the mirrors out of the cab, don't you, rather than be inside the cab. I thought, make a change, I'll go and configure one. I think I've drove this one before, or one similar. But I wore shoes, so I thought, you know what, we've done all the Christmas jobs. We're going to do a 3 or 4 hour stream. Doing.
Turn right.
And I've missed a turning again. Oh yeah, I can get in at the bottom.
Recomputing.
Yes, matey, I done them last night. I finished them all last night. Like I say, I only got 6 to do. So, on last night's stream, I completed all 6, yeah.
Turn left.
Ooh. How close am I get to you then? They think I was going to stop. You'd have thought they'd give you something Christmassy related, wouldn't you? What's a sports car? I mean, I got that sports car on there. What's that got to do with Christmas?
At the roundabout, take the first exit.
Well, I just said to Sean, I seen on Instagram before I come on, because I posted, I'm going live on my Instagram page, and they're actually working on the sounds for this DAF, for the engine and something else, so I'd seen something posted about the DAF the other day, and I thought, oh, I wonder what that is. Oh, come on. Get a brake on. Stuck here, I know. Oh. It's got no guts. I mean, I could pull away in third. Look at that. Struggling. If this was a Scania or anything else, I'd have been gone. I'd have left this truck. All these bikers, man. Still, never seen so many bikes. I think, I mean, yeah, we all love Scanias. I do like the Scania. But I like the Mercedes, and I like the MAN truck. I do as well. I do like the MAN truck. Got that new one to try out in American trucks as well. A Freightliner one. That's another one I've seen that's new. What's everybody waiting for? Boy, is that boycast sat at that light's doing nothing? Come on. Ah, they're on red. With you. I don't know what's happening here, but like nothing's moving. Now I'm with you. As of yesteryear, I'm with you. It's me having a blonde moment here. Where's my bloody horns? Got no horns. Oh, that's piss power. Looks like I've got to go into that control tab thing or knock a few bikes out the road. Because they're going to move for shit, aren't they? Up the gutter time, I think. Evasive action. Something's happened. Can I do it? Ah, shut up moaning. Here all day.
Exit now.
I don't know what's happened there. The tailbacks. I think I'll get through that then. Right. 20 diesel and we've had a sleep. Just have to check then. Right. I just so cool seem to get right in it. I mean, I don't know if it's because I put it too high up in the air. I've done that so I can read the chat and have it eye level. What am I doing 22 mile an hour for? On a 31 mile road. We're opening up now. Or we would be.
At the roundabout, take the second exit.
Oh, there's someone up on that corner.
Keep right.
Question mark there for Summit, I don't know what it was. I noticed as well the skies look good. There was plenty of motorbikes. I'm just going to pull in here and I'm going to put me a little phone on the window so I don't have to keep looking down at that sat nav. I can put me one on. Yeah, watch, I will be able to put one on in here. Come on, let me in.
Finding a new route.
Finding a new route.
Please make a U-turn when possible.
Get in.
Reroute.
I'll spin all the way around so I don't have to when I come out in a minute. Whee, that'll do. Get out for a bit of stunt driving. Right. We'll do service. I've got a bit of damage. The first thing. And let's do alteration to the truck. This is weird. Right, where's the bloody hell's it gone? I can't see it. It's on the end 8. I need to put what we want, some sort of seat. I wish I could make these bigger. Because that's too small. Tom. I don't know why that puts that in the window like that for. Navigator. That will do. Look how tiny it is. Jesus. If I hit that one more time. Now hopefully this will put the time up. Not the time, the speed. That's what I'm looking for, because I have to keep looking down at the speed. That's better. 31 mile an hour.
Turn right.
For some reason this is... Oh dear. Pressure on that back of my head tonight. It's sewer. Ouch. Just to adjust it a little bit. Look at it. Stalled already. Get that clutch in. Well, I must admit, I'm loving having the chat up here now, and I always feel like I'm ignoring you all when, you know, when I got no chat up. But this is a good little setup now. I can see what's happening. I can see that. I might even try and do a few streams on Facebook. I know the quality ain't brilliant, but I don't put enough content out on Facebook. I know a few people, they'll go on YouTube, but then they go on Facebook, so all I'd have to do is just lower it down to 720p. Might work a bit better, I don't know. That's what I might do, stream in the daytime on Facebook, stream on night time on here.
Keep left.
Right, slow down, Mr. Swift. Have it. I nearly cut that biker out then. Where are we going? It's one of these weird islands, eh? It's here in Europe. Oh, of course, standing gears. Doing me Swede. Couple away in 6th gear. Look at that, trickling, just trying to get round. How poor is that? Oh, I missed the lights now. Of course, our roads was bad here in the UK. Christ almighty. Trust me to overshoot the traffic lights. Find traffic lights on my colour. Get him here. Ah, rude, yeah. Once it gets going, it's just getting it going, ain't it? With this truck. It chugs up the old hill.
Keep left.
Keep left. Been looking at some of them pictures earlier on, that new Russia DLC. They look nice, don't they? I don't know if you have seen them. The day they was on Steam, they posted a load more. It's that good I even commented on it. It's got to be good for me.
right, and then exit right.
You just get your speed up and it takes you off the Madley motorway.
Exit right.
I'm hoping so, mate. Like we said last night, something new to do, eh?
Turn left.
I mean, I ain't got that many roads to... Well, I have. Still got quite a bit to do. But...
Turn left.
It won't take that long. Oh, come on. What even pull forward in first? What's happening here? I'm surprised that they released it before Christmas, man. You know what I mean? The money that they made over Christmas with people buying it. Unless they release it like New Year. Oh dear, dear. Okay, today. Oh dear, I ain't done nothing today for a change. Everything I planned to do went out the window. I didn't go to bed till it was 7 o'clock this morning from last night. I had a bit of a lazy day today. Not bad, I haven't done no Call of Duty. Right, here we go. Famous. And we're going through. Right, we're going through here. I love these border controls. Not. Come on, let me through, please, thank you. That'll be hitting nothing. Sound of that gravel then, that was good. Uh-oh. One of them, it ain't gonna open jobbies again. How the truck goes down, bounces. Felt that then. It's weird. I felt the bounce, so I thought I was... I know. Oh, that's horrible. I wouldn't say it's horrible, it's weird. It felt like my whole chair had bounced then. Even though I shifted. How weird's that? That's just by them vibrations under that bloody cushion. Sorry, mate. Probably taught you to death. Although, it was a late night, wore it, to be fair. So I've come on a little earlier tonight. But if I'm going to stream, I'm going to stream from 8 o'clock. I was just a little bit late. For some reason, I changed the audio over. So I was getting... Once I'm setting everything up, I like to listen to the audio coming through the television. So when I put the headset back on earlier on tonight, even though I told this game to use these headphones, I was still hearing the television as well. So it was double sound. And all it was is I just needed to turn the game off and reload it back up for it to go right. But, you know me. I thought just by changing the audio settings would sort it, but it wouldn't do it. So it took me another 10 minutes to load it all back up, get this level, do this, do that. So I think I'll come on the stream about just after, say, 10 past 8 tonight. Had to cancel my first job, as I said. I crashed it. Right, which one we're going through? I think it's either one of these here. Customs. Now this takes 3 hours just to get through here. Come on then, up you go. Stick that on if anybody wants to see what it is. That's all it is. That was quick, already. I've never known custom barriers to go up that quick. This bloody truck's pissing me off now. Keep stalling. Come on. Here we go. Nose is itching again in VR. Oh, Jesus. I hate it when you got a scratch. This is everything up. I had to laugh as well last night. I've got a little fan on top of here. So at least once the inside gets all like hot, it takes all the hot air out. Right, Bobster, I don't know. I don't know if I've said before, but I've got what they call a Katana bar. So basically, it's a television bar. No, sorry, it's a sound bar, but it's for games, yeah? Made by Sound Blaster. But that's on the other PC. So, on this television stand I bought, it's the same company that makes the rig I'm sitting. Yeah, Next Level Racing. I bought their big television stand. So, there's a bar underneath the telly. So the telly's hooked on one bar. There's a bar underneath. And it's level enough for me to connect that TV bar, yeah? So, when I had the chance to get at it, I'm going to quickly take that off my other PC, come over here, wire it all up, and see how it sounds. But again, it'd only be if I'm doing any driving. It wouldn't be no good for streaming, because you're going to hear the sound of the game over my voice, are you? Yeah? So if I was like having music on now, the microphone would pick it up. So it would be no good for that. Hence why I really have gone through changing it. But the reason I would like to change it is it's got, I think it's got surround sound. It's got a bass bin, which is really, really good. Loud. I mean, I've always had good hi-fis. I had an AWA hi-fi stack, and when I got rid of like some graphic equalizer, it was all like flashy lights that broke. The only thing I kept was the speakers, of course, and the amplifier and the turntable, and that's up in my loft. But I used to have it connected up to a PC. So basically, I'd come out of the amplifier into my PC, and then all the audio would come out my speakers. So back in the day, I had a speaker at the bottom, a speaker up in this top corner, which I'm in this corner now, and then I had two little satellite speakers, one in that one corner and one in this corner, and it was loud. It was really loud for an hi-fi. My old man used to say to me, fucking hell, turn that bastard thing down, I can hear that at the bottom of the street. If I'd got the window open, because I used to, me being ex-DJ, I didn't give a shit. I'd blast my records all day long, when he wore in. I'd only hear the car go on, the drive, the records would go off. But he'd catch us out occasionally. But I'd like to try my soundbar to see if it would be good. But I reckon how we hear the sound coming like from the left and right in this game, I don't think you'd get the same thing as wearing a good set of headphones. And I ain't just saying it for the sake of saying it. These pair of earphones for 30 quid, I'm absolutely bang on. I really am. Them light set of headphones. So you know yourself, probably, if you're sitting there gaming for a lot of hours and you've got headphones on, you know, I mean, you seen them last night where I showed you. They cost me 60 quid. And still, them are well-known brands, still something. Because I kept keep buying cheap ones. I thought, I'll buy me a dear, not a dear, but a little bit more expensive headphones. mean, if I'd have had the money and I could have justified it, I would have bought
And then continue.
Sennheiser. But again, they was thingy bob headphones. They was wireless ones. So of course I thought, when the battery goes, I'm stuck with a pair of headphones I could use. But I did find out later, you can lose a cable. But I hate one for using things which wireless, to be fair. I'd rather have, I ain't bothered about a bit of wire. But these for 29 quid, I mean, even though I've tweaked the microphone in OBS, the microphone is still crystal clear without doing anything. It really is. I mean, all I've done now, mate, with Trackir, you have little like I said, I'm on this camera right. It's like a webcam with two little red dots. So basically, that's infrared. And hello, below zero. Welcome back, matey. With the IR on the Trackir Bobster, if the room is too bright or too dark, you can adjust it. Yeah. Like I said, mate, I'll do a video for you before Christmas. I'll do that tonight. After I finish the stream, I'll make you a small little video showing you what Trackir is. And then you can see. So you can see all the software, how you set things up, what you get in the box. But it's different now. With VR, I have to have a light on, yeah? Because on here, you've got 4 sensors. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4. I don't know if there's one here. Hold on. 1. I think there's 4 on the Quest at the front. So, you have things called hand tracking, where on Trackir, you've got infrared. That's why you've got that infrared box. That'll sit on top of your monitor. And it's only goes into a USB. So, you pop that thing on top of the telly, or your monitor. The cable will come down. There'll be a female on the end of that. So, the bit that goes on your headphones, that plugs into that, and then the other lead fits into a USB port. Jobs are good. All you have to do then is just put the software on. You sit it. So, if you're using the one that's fixed to your headphones, you stick that. So, you put it in the middle first, sit in your chair, and then move it across. So, it's like on an angle. So, if that's in the middle, just move it over to the left side. Because you can only put it on the left side of headphones. It's anything. It's always got to be on the left side, not the right. So, you plus it onto your headphones. You get that. It's called an IR box, level, with the 3 things that I'm stuck on the Trackir. Load the software, and as you move your head, you can see a representation of a head move, as if it was your head. So then, when you come into games like this, or well, I don't know all the games you've got. You might have racing games, but for Euro trucks, you just load it straight up. And you move. So, if you set it to do 180 degrees, when you get there, I've got to turn the full 180 degrees, which I could do in here. Yeah, otherwise I'd be breaking my neck. But in Trackir, I'd only have to do that, and I'd be looking at the back of the cab. Yeah? Like I said last night, that's just how you set it up, mate. And again, I wouldn't sit here. I'd help you out with that. But to give your due, you'll work that out. It's so easy. You'll work that out yourself. So I know you would. It's hard, mate. like I says, I'll find you that video out to Toby or tracking and drive you. Oh, it's a mind. It does my head in.
Get ready to turn left.
Oh, I'm your below zero. You alright, mate? Welcome, coming back to the stream tonight. Joining me and Bobster. Oh, come on. This truck's doing me head in, man. Got no life. Look at it. I cannot get up the hill. Got no bite. He's got like no bite. Oh, weird that. Thought it was going to roll back down the bloody hill again. Like I said to you, Bobster, if for some, you know, say for instance, you don't want to sit there wearing the headphones and having this little bit of a cable, if you buy the complete package, that's on that website. I bought the cap. You put or if you've got a flat cap, like a baseball cap, but it's got to be thin enough to get this like prongy thing on. So it's a prong in the middle and two at the side. You then move that IR thing and put it dead in the centre. But like I said to you, because I'm low down and my telly's up, it don't pick me up. You've got to be level with the telly, which you am. So when you're sat at your desk, your head is level with your monitor. Because I'm low down and I can't bring that telly down no lower, my track IR is like looking up to a 45 degree. So moving my head with a cap on don't work as well. Now if I get me a monitor, a proper ultra wide monitor, it will work better then. See, I've got the 3840 by 2160, yeah, 4K. If I get it the other way down, so it's instead of being like a big square as a telly is, if I can get it slim, sort of like, still have 49 inches. I've seen a monitor 49 inches, so it's just an inch out of 50, but it ain't so high, yeah. Still got the width, but I ain't got the height, and that's what I want, yeah. Then, when I'm sitting in here, the monitor will be virtually level with my head, so then I can go back to wearing the cap. That's where having a soundbar connected to this would be brilliant. So I could sit here when I ain't streaming. I could be doing all my racing games, no wires on, no headphones on, and I could race, you know, to my heart's content. But the only reason I come on and don't use all that is because I wouldn't be able to stream, yeah? And you know, I ain't going to sit here recording something for 2 hours and then got to sit here for 3 hours uploading it. You know what I mean? Not when I can... I'm sitting here now and this is uploading to 4K resolution. You know, and I respect people that sit here and do it, you know, that's dedication. But like I say, a lot of people stream through other things, like, you know, if you've got families, I've got nobody to come in here now and, you know, do this, do that, do that. So... anyway, let's get this job done. Be here all night. But you'll enjoy it, mate. I mean, you'll be able to just sit and enjoy, but I don't know if you've got the 2 games now, I ain't sure. I think you have, I've got both games. But you know, you'll sit there, you'll just move your head and you'll be able to see all the traffic. I mean, you can just pull forward like that and you'll go forward so you can see, and then as you go back it pushes back. You can set all that up. It really is, and you ain't got to move it massively. You've only got to move it slightly, I mean, the more you move it quick, look at these posting shit in my things. Abigail Marshall. Here, Abigail Marshall. Posting porn. For sleep with this one. Oh, we need to find a rest area very soon. Diesel's alright for a bit. How far we got to go? 225 mile. I said last night, it's like I've got a brand new game. I can't remember driving down half of these places, you know. They look totally different when you're in VR. You know, I don't think you take it in when it's like a flat screen. Again in the right lane, it then tells me to keep in the left. Bloody mind up. To cruise control. Forgot about that. Come on, car. 31 mile road. Gotta get rid of these horns as well. I'm absolutely shitting this now. Oh, I can just about hear that. Although I have turned the sounds down now. The sounds was a little bit too much earlier on. No, mate, any VR works. I mean, you got the Rift S. But I think they're obsolete now. The Rift S. So you've got... Well, Oculus Quest 2 is the cheapest, Bobster. They're the cheapest. But you've got to make sure that the PC you're running is compatible to Tech VR, yeah? Don't buy a VR headset and then you get it and it's like your PC ain't good enough to run it, yeah? You've got to make sure your PC can Tech VR. Which, that should let you know via your graphics card, yeah? So if you've got an NVIDIA graphics card in your PC, so you got to make three things: processor, memory, and graphics power. Yeah.
Get ready to turn left. Turn left.
like me, like I said, I'm struggling with memory. So, if it hadn't been Christmas, I would have got me some more memory in the machine. I should have got it on, what they call it, that Black Friday. I just forgot to ring them up. But it should tell you, if you've got an NVIDIA graphics card, when you do like graphics update, yeah, just have a look and just see if it's compatible with VR, or if you know what graphics cards in your PC, like, you know, 720 or 1080 Ti or whatever, just let us know and I'll have a look, see if it is compatible. But it should tell you, Bobster, if you're compatible. It's no good you like buying one and then finding your PCA compatible with VR, because then you're stuck with it. You won't be able to play Euro Trucks. Any VR will work. I mean, if you remember back when I was about getting a VR, I was going to have the Oculus. I was going to have this. I was going to have, what was it now? HP Reverb 2. Again, I am glad I bought the Oculus, like I say, because I can take it to work with me. And, like Mark says, because he bought the Oculus Rift S, which is tethered with a lead like that one all the while. So basically, he can't get up and walk away. You can only use it on a PC, where this is a PC in itself. So if I don't want to use it on the PC, I can walk away. I can go and play games which are stored on this headset, yeah? So, like yourself now, if you was to buy an headset, well, it's gone a bit light. If you bought a VR, if your computer's compatible, alright, and you bought one, you would have a better deal than me, because the more storage now. I mean, I've only got 64 gig in here, so the other day I had to take a couple of things off that AA plane, yeah? Not that I'm bothered, because I'm still there. Stick with it. Well, that's it. I mean, Trackir is no resources. You ain't got to worry about, is my PC good enough to take it? You know. You can sit there, you'll be doing exactly the same you're doing, but you'll be crashing less. Because that's probably what you're doing here. By the time you've come out of a junction, you've looked one way with your mouse, you've looked the other way, you've hit a car. Because we've all done it, mate. I did it. You know what I mean? Back in the day, Mark would laugh at me, say, you know, 4-hour drive. But, and then you go and get, like, as I got the Toby eye tracking. It did the job. But it's just the interface and the software itself were easy to set up. So he said, like, well, I've got Trackir. It's a lot better. Go and buy you one of them. But that meant, like I said last night, I paid 150, I think I paid 149 quid for the Toby eye tracking off Amazon. And then I bought that 180 quid. So, by the time I bought it, I paid, you know. But I mean, it's still there if I ever, you know, for some reason, if I just wanted to go back to trucking on my own and just have this for racing, I could do that. So then, that's where the Toby eye tracking board would come in. But it's like, now, if I'm going to use mainly everything in VR and stream in VR, then I might take Trackir and put it over on there, because I've got a few games, and one of them is my train one, which is compatible with Trackir. Now I thought Toby eye tracking would be be able to use the same, but it ain't. So when I'm doing my trains, rather than me use my mouse, I can move my head. And I can sit over there with my cap. Because I don't stream them. I record them. But I can sit there and use it properly rather than it be on the dole, if that makes sense. So that's something I might do. Because all it is just a bit of software, Trackir software, and one wire. Right, how long we got left to do here?
Get ready to turn left.
What time is it? 10:15. Bobster, I know I did say I was going to stop on a bit later, mate, but
Turn left.
I'm going to make this my last job. Simple reason is, one, I want to go to the lavatory, and I don't want to leave the steam.
Get ready to turn right.
And two, I'm going to go and have me something to eat before it gets too late. So, as always, tomorrow I'll come back on and do a longer one tomorrow. Come on, I'm going to struggle getting up here. I'm struggling now on a wee. I thought I'll have me a wet before I come on the stream. So what happens? And I even had a drink neither. I still want to go. Oh, come on. This truck's got to go. It's the last time I'll be driving this truck. I'm going to come tomorrow, configure me a man truck. Because he's just got no balls. Ah, come on. Don't want to piss myself on camera.
Turn right.
Come on, hurry up and change lights, man. Man's dying for a wee. Come on. Ah, that's it. I'm gonna drive this truck like I've stolen it now.
Left. And then turn left.
Oh dear, hey, terrible when you want a wet man. Oh, trust me to turn in left. I enjoy it every time when you're on, mate. Or, you know. That's what I said, I mean, I've tried my hardest to get it set up like this. Okay, I know there's a little bit of delay between myself and you, whoever's on. But I'll work it out, I'll get it there. Oh, come on.
Turn left.
I'm going through these red lights. Oh, yeah. Horrible truck. Absolutely vile. Mate, I don't want to ruin my chair. And I'm a little bit too old to do that now, really. It's either I had to climb out of this because it's like, I mean, closed in it. So by the time I get out of this, then I got to jump over my bed. Oh dear. Then I got to get out my bedroom door. Oh, and I'm holding it in now, man. It's a good job I got a big bladder. Oh, come on. No, I've had nothing to eat since dinner time, so as well. I don't like to eat more food really late at night. Lying on your stomach then, ain't it? Come on. Oh, what you waiting for? Oh, it's lights. I don't see that. Come on. Wee time. Gotta stop hitting my bloody window wipers. Ah, come on. 169 mile. Yeah, watch this street just be full of bloody traffic lights. Come on. Any other truck I've gone, pull away in 7th gear. This needs a turbo, do we? I mean, they're going about the Volvo, but at least they got some power in them. That Volvo I had the other day, it could go.
Straight on.
Right, what's this, an island? It is. mean, it's a nice enough truck. What you say, it's just they got no power. But I think there's engines out you can put in them, I ain't sure. Let's have a look on the Steam Workshop. I ain't bothered to look for a couple of days since it got updated. I've let it update first. Takes them a couple of days though to start getting like the 143 updates out. Right, let's get the foot to the floor, as they say. How are we doing for sleep? Oh, it's good to go. That's the last thing I need, him to be yawning. No shit. Ah, dear. At least we found a bit of straight motorway anyway. That ain't a bad thing. I tell you what, it's like being in real life, being in a car. The only difference I could get out, get on the hard shoulder and have a piss up the tyre. Because that's what I'd be like there. I've done that before when I used to work with my mate. I was a driver's mate. And dying for a wet one day. Just call you wait for the services. I says nah. So he pulled up on the hard shoulder. I got out and pissed up the wheel. Got back in, I said, cheers mate, that was better. He said, before you get done now for pulling on the hard shoulder, I'll kill you. But, you know. Oh, that was down a weirder. We was going down to, are they coming back from Portsmouth? Because that's where we was based. Or coming back from it. Where great that was.
Turn right.
I'm going to configure me a man truck for tomorrow. Yeah, I done one for ages. Come on, how many miles? 130.
Get ready to turn left.
Did it? I have got my foot to the floor.
Turn left.
Mate, I'm going to beat you. Watch me go.
Get ready to turn right.
And I was itching again. Ah!
Turn right.
Choice nearly turned into that then. totally different thing. I'm on one of them roads where you ain't going to overtake nobody if anybody's in front of me. You watch me do it. Ah, dear. It's like somebody's like winding it up to go faster, look. Crazy. Stick to the speed limit. I drove a man truck for a bit, mate, to be fair. It is one of my favourite trucks. That and the Mercedes-Benz. The only thing with the Mercedes, I say, the company that puts Sky in, they use Mercedes. Oh, that's all they've come in, Mercedes. Oh, tell a lie. Yeah. They come in these massive, on air joking. Them huge. I took a picture of one the other day. I'll have to send it you. I'll send it on Facebook. Comes with what's called the tender on. It's got all the cameras in and stuff. Massive. And he just turns it round. I think I'll do that in Euro trucks. They got about, I don't know, about 6 different crews. I've met them all over the last 2 years. They're doing the job. Some great lads. Have a good laugh. Come on, man, me bladder. Jesus Christ. can't remember coming through here. I just don't like the fronts of them. You know, I don't know why. It's just, I don't see, to be fair, you don't see that many of them on the road, do you? I don't see, I mean, like, when I'm out and about, like, you see loads of Scanias, you see Mercedes ones, but you never see no Reynolds. I don't see none of them on the road. Well, not what I've seen anyway. It's either Scania or Mercedes. A few MAN trucks as well. You don't see no Volvo.
Go straight on.
So I look at them, I think, them are like what we drive, you know what I mean, in the game. I often look out for them. I mean, one of my mates, I ain't seen him for a few years. He used to be a long distance lorry driver. He come one day to our house, I had to laugh. I'm sitting in the house and all of a sudden I hear this shh. I knew straight away it was him. He'd come in the works truck. Just come on, mucker. So I'll get a ride up to work. So what he did, he left his car at work. So he took me to just round the corner. I got out the truck then. He gave me his car keys. I went and sat in his car while he dropped off his truck and trailer. And then drove me back home. It was brilliant, that was. But this is like, my street's quite long. But to have an Arctic wagon in the street is like, okay, now what's this coming from? Everybody was looking. No, he took up like 4 houses width. So he took my neighbour's car drive up, our drive, somebody else's. No, I ain't either. I've never seen these. I don't think they'd make it up though, do you? I don't think it's made up. I think it is genuine. Because I think DAF would like have a go at them, wouldn't they? If they made stuff that ain't real. I mean, I don't know. Did you see? People was putting like Mercedes and DAF and that into American trucks.
Get ready.
So SCS software have stopped them. Because they don't want to get out for copyrights or something. Now you know yourself, you can virtually do anything in the games, call you. You know, when it comes to modifying it. But because this modder had put these into American trucks, they stopped him. Oh, that was on Steam. He had to take them, he removed them from Steam. I mean, because people was like to drive like these kind of trucks, but in America. So he'd modified them so he could drive in America, but they stopped him. Oh. So again, if these mirrors were genuinely in this specific model of truck, I think they wouldn't allow them to use it. I think they have to get them licensed, don't they? How many we got to do? But then he got 13 miles, then he's gear 13, I mean. I only got 54 mile. I can hold out for that, hopefully. Gonna say, I thought there would be. They ain't gonna use like bullshit stuff, am they? They'll soon be on their case. Why is everything slowing me down? Look at you, I was right. Look at the speed limit, 37 miles an hour. Come on. I'm doing 40, I don't care. I need a wee. But I remember coming over this. I've never been over this bridge. I'm revealing grey. Well, I was then a little bit. Look at that for water. It's beautiful. It's even good in the headset. Now, the other night it wore. Where am we? Romania. So, that's Romanian water. Ooh, a train. There's loads of things you miss, you know. I thought, you know, I'll come in, I'll start at the bottom. Here we go, look, I'm revealing grey. So I ain't been down here before. Let's mirror the map. I think I've only done about 36% of this map out of 100. Hopefully I'm getting off down here. Oh, come on, Boyka. Come on. Hey. I don't think that's real deal, a B&Q wagon in Romania. I think that's a little bit too far-fetched. You don't get a B&Q. If that's asking me to stop. Oh, look at this. Pull over for a vehicle inspection. That's just taking the piss out. I'm going to do it. It's got to be done. If you hear the sound of water, you know what's happening. Oh dear. I'm pushing all buttons here. Get it? First gear. No power whatsoever. Right, then we'll do a vehicle inspection. Oh, that's the thingy bob. 30 tons. We've got 19 more left to do. And one, I need some sleep again. Right, can I go through that one? Yep. I ain't judging these, man. Ah! Right. Like I said earlier on to Sean, is it worth buying it yet? You know, because if they go and release a new update for this new one in January, I know it's either matter if it's a quid, it's just getting everything right, ain't it? And then they'll go and release it and it's all start all over again. I will put it back on. I will put Pro Mods back on. I mean, because that ain't going to make no difference to things loading up. Definitely, eh? I think with this game, it's that things that run like the trucks. And to be fair, there's been some good little traffic jams. So I can't really moan. Him? Jesus Christ. That then, it felt like he was right next to me, which he was, but you know, mate, I'm gonna have to stay there. I've got right away. I'd got right away then, dickhead. Oh well. Come on. $4 mile, and I'm not going to have a wee. Look at this, hey, any other time there wouldn't be a car in sight. Not one. I'm going to be like Linford Christie jumping over my bed in a minute. Come on. Look at him. Just go. You going bad as Sheen, you don't wait.
Exit now.
Would they let me down there with that lot? Let me go all the way around the island? Just let me through? Oh, I don't know. It's only round here now, though.
Get ready to turn left.
Thank God for that turn left. Here we am. Is it?
Turn left.
No, still out of the place. Watch out, Mr. Officer, I'm coming through. Did I hit you? That bad thing when you got to bring the... Oh, man. Still miles to go. Come on. Oh, look at it.
At the roundabout.
Yeah, I'm right. Everything I'm stopping, I need to stop for is making me stop. Yeah, I better be indicating.
Exit now.
I'm bubbling. Oh, yeah. Oh, this is just taking a piss. Red lights now. There has to be another set of red lights after this one. I can just see it now. Come on. Oh, yeah. And this don't pull away and fuss like anything else. Come on. I'll be rushing off, mate, I tell you. Anyway, mate, thanks for ringing. And don't forget, I will make you that video. I'll show you exactly what Trackir is. Oh, come on. It makes it worse being on that vibrating cushion. It's right under me slabs and then vibrating and then full of wee. Come on. Jeez. The hell's this company?
Right. And then turn right.
Oh, thank God we're here. Right, I'll see you later, mate. Oh, come.
Turn right.
Couldn't come quick enough.
Turn left.
Oh, now I've got to wait for the bloody doors to open. Come on then. Open up.
You have arrived at your destination.
Thank God for that. Oh, perfect. Right on, mate. Yeah, I'll do it after when I've had a wee. So I'll